Designer brand name are made for the rich, but are sold mostly to the people that wants to look rich.
Hey, you think my new Gucci shirt will make people think I'm rich? Poor people actually wear Gucci, bro.
Here's why rich people don't buy Gucci or Louis Vuitton.
Oh, do I have a big rant that I need to talk about. So the world of luxury fashion has always been about that exclusivity, a little bit of luxury, and it's perceived as something to be very exclusive and only accessible to the wealthy. But is this truly the case? The ideal of owning a piece of luxury on the online space as well as around your friendship circles is either commended as something that you've made it and that you've got a high status, and it's associated with you living in a really luxurious lifestyle. Many individuals online share their gorgeous dinners, jet-setting travels, and sunset holidays wearing their favorite Chanel, Hermes, or Dior bags, carefully placed in the photo as a status trophy. Or it could be flipped to the other end, where it could be frowned upon too.
Designer bags that just aren't worth it.
You see comments like, oh, I would never pay that much money for that bag. It's so not worth it. What's the point in spending so much money for just a brand name? There are so many people on the comment section and also especially on TikTok saying that only poor people shop at Gucci or Louis Vuitton to make them look rich. And along with these comments are saying that true rich people don't buy these brands, especially from Gucci and LV, because they don't like flashy logos. And they also say that that is true class and style. So for this video, it's important for me to define what we mean by poor people. And we're not referring to those people living beyond poverty line, but rather the group of individuals that cannot have the financial freedom to buy these luxury items as a daily routine. But I want to ask you something. Why does owning a luxury branded item such as a LV bag or a Chanel bag have anything to do with being rich or poor? Can they not be mutually exclusive? Luxury fashion can be seen as a hobby or an interest that can be liked by either the rich or the poor. You will see rich people wearing luxury brands in their gorgeous outfits. And to be honest, if you don't care about luxury fashion, then you just don't care about luxury fashion, rich or poor. And on the other side of things, you can also see the regular working class people. I also claim myself to be in that range as well, where they save their money to pay for a special occasion or a one-off payment for a beautiful bag within the luxury space, and it is something that you treasure and you enjoy. From a position of not being ultra rich, you can still enjoy luxury, but you can't have absolutely everything. But likewise, in this financial space where it is the working class and you don't have the financial freedom to buy a Chanel bag every day, you can still enjoy it, and there will be lots of people who really don't enjoy it either. And they say, what's the point? So rich, poor, working class, they can all enjoy it equally. It's just whether you have an interest in it or not. And a big comparison of this would be, do you like sports? Do you like traveling? Do you like socializing over drinks? And in my opinion, any of these things, you can be rich, you could be poor, and you can enjoy all of these things. Likewise with luxury fashion. So going back to the topic where we're talking about owning a luxury item and then associating it with their financial wealth, where you envision an individual holding and wearing luxury, living the luxurious lifestyle online with perfectly presented Instagram photos sharing their beautiful experiences. But why does this always have to be the case? I think this was highlighted even more when it's the association of wearing luxury and flying economy class on an airplane, and that apparently owning luxury bags or wearing luxury is associated for only flying first class or business class, especially seeing from this viral TikTok video from Travel TMZ.
Okay, I understand you're concerned about being damaged, but as of right now, like I stated, and I will say for the last time, and I'm not going to say it again, she already advised you that it has to be checked.
And this is where this individual was using a Louis Vuitton suitcase, and it was in the hand luggage, and they were forced to put this into their check-in bag, which we all know what happens. They get thrown around and it just gets damaged. And yes, it did come damaged. Not damaged enough that it's not functionable. That is what they describe. But it's damaged in terms that it's scratched up and it's really banged up. And that is where the comments came flooding in. And a lot of people were saying comments like, you should only be flying first class or private with these kind of bags. I mean, you can, but that shouldn't have to always be the association. So I do want to make people just think about what they say online as well. It's a bit of a big assumption to pay for a bag. You can enjoy it. You can enjoy the beauty of it, but sometimes it does come at a risk. And are you willing to take that risk? But to assume that someone wants to wear that bag or wear it to the economy class, then that should be something with precaution that you need to take yourself. You are the judge of what you do with your own luxury bags. You can treat it with the most babying passion as possible, which I do sometimes, but sometimes with a lot of good quality, but more high-end and good quality bags, I don't baby them at all, because the function that I bought the bag for is my intention to use the bag to death, not to baby the bag. So it depends on what you buy the bag for. And that is where your intentions come in. And I know so many people who wear luxury and they go shopping and they want to go to H&M, Zara, Primark, and they want to shop in a very high street casual setting. And that includes myself too. But sometimes when it comes to the opinions of what you do when you're wearing certain bags or certain clothing, where you eat, where you spend time with, where you shop, versus what bag brand you carry, it doesn't make sense for them to link together and be associated with something wrong. And it really doesn't make sense to me, because why can't you enjoy both? I'm wearing Zara too, but I also like to wear luxury bags. This belief that only poor people shop at luxury stores is based on the idea that individuals who cannot afford luxury items are attempting to deceive others into thinking they are wealthy. However, this assumption ignores any reasons why someone wants to even shop in a luxury store, regardless of their financial situation. For example, many people enjoy the experience of shopping at a luxury store, whether it's for their customer service, the quality of the products, or the overall ambience. Additionally, there's people like me who save up for an occasional treat if they believe that investing in high quality durable luxury items is more cost effective, as they believe in investing in high quality durable luxury items is more cost effective in the long run. There are also those who just love dressing up in the fashion world. And there are also those who may genuinely want to buy luxury to show off their wealth too. And this can either be rich or poor. It can be both. And I cannot forget the collectors who just love to purchase a piece of history and archive them. And I genuinely appreciate that, because it is a piece of history that they are collecting, and they have got the whole collection. And it's really beautiful to see. So those are just some examples, but there are probably many, many more. Now moving on to the topic of silent luxury.
Top 3 luxury brands rich girlies wear but won't tell you.
The rise of silent luxury has challenged the perception of luxury fashion, where silent luxury refers to buying luxury items that are not so obviously luxury brands, where the item is owned, is expensive and good quality, but it doesn't have to have a screaming logo to tell the public where it's from. So these more quiet brands have been associated with being elegant, minimalistic, and the if you know, you know, this is a luxury brand kind of mentality. So these includes brands like Alaya, Celine, Jill Sanders, and Acne Studios. These brands create pieces that are both versatile and durable, making them a popular choice among customers who are looking for modest luxury items that can wear them for years to come. And additionally, there's the rise of second-hand market and vintage, where lots of people are able to purchase luxury items even from the likes of Dior and Chanel and Hermes. But the good thing is that it's at a more accessible price point. It's savable, you can reach there. And also, especially with brands like Hermes, where you have to wait for a quota system, you can get them accessibly anytime. And the point coming from this is that the logos are becoming such a big thing now. It's so accessible, you can get it anywhere, up to the point where most people think that it's oversaturated and it doesn't feel so exclusive anymore. And that is what a lot of people are saying, that quiet luxury is becoming more elegant, more exclusive, and you're not blending in with the crowd with a massive logo that everybody has. So this idea is to be or to look like you are in high society, you must be modest and blunt. But this further emphasizes the reasoning behind your intentions of your purchase. And there are so many different reasons of associating your purchase and the action of wearing luxury items, and should it be associated with being rich or poor. And I think in this silent luxury movement, they're trying to say that rich people are looking this certain way, modest, and poor people look like they are vulgar and flashing logos. Why does it have to be the case? It can be both ways too. It's just an intention. And this brings me to the conclusion that being rich or being poor has nothing to do with what you are wearing and whether you care for luxury fashion. And it's so inaccurate to assume that only poor people shop at Gucci or LV. They can shop there if you want. You can enjoy it. You can enjoy the fashion. So inaccurate to just assume that poor people only shop at LV and Gucci to show off and that they want to prove themselves. And like I've mentioned before, there's so many reasons why someone wants to shop at luxury, whether it's the experience, the history, the fashionistas, it could be anything. And the rise of silent luxury, where you're being modest and being more subtle, doesn't always have to be associated with the ultra rich. I've seen a lot of people who have very minimalistic fashion and I love it. They're very clean cut, simple colors, very neutral, and I love the aesthetic. Personally, I'm a bit too pink and wild and bubbly for that, but I just love lots of bright, fun colors. But I really do love the aesthetics of that modest approach. But you can do that in a different range of different brands. It doesn't have to be completely luxury, but you can do this with mid-range brands too. And you can have pieces from both ends and it doesn't have to be associated of being rich or poor. So the next time you see someone shopping at a luxury store, try not to make assumptions of them, especially about their financial status. And remember that luxury fashion is more than just about looking rich. And if you enjoyed today's video, please click the subscribe button and also join me on my next topic about AI influencers and how they are changing the influencer space. I'll see you there. Bye.